Hi guys,
Hi guys,
I'm Anas.
I'm Rehan. Actually, we are making this video for ICT project. We are focusing on microblogs. You might be knowing what is microblogs. Microblogs means
It's
Twitter
like
and
Twitter,
uh,
Trump,
Tumblr.
Tumblr. Oh, sorry, always it's Tumblr. Okay.
Yeah, and the main focus of us is in Twitter. In this video, we are gonna tell you guys 5 effective tips and pros and cons. The 5 effective tips is for if you wanna increase your followers and you are selling some product in Twitter.
And if you wanna get more likes for more viewers for your video, actually, mostly the 5 tips for if you are doing some advertisement in Twitter, it will be more helpful for you guys.
Yeah. And if you follow this 5 effective tips, you're gonna have many followers and many buyers for your products. That's it.
So we're gonna start it.
Yeah.
Effective Twitter advertising. You see, Twitter now also offers advertising options. So if you want to get more followers, increase your engagement rate, generate more traffic to your website, or more video views, or more leads, you can achieve all that thanks to Twitter ads. With more advertisers using Twitter to promote themselves, it is absolutely critical you know how to craft successful Twitter ads if you want to experience a good return on investment. So here are 5 tips for effective Twitter advertising. Tip number 1, do your research. Before putting ideas down for your Twitter ads, a good habit to adopt is checking what is working for your competitors and what isn't. Go to your competitors' profiles and look at what offers they make generate the most buzz. This will give you an indication of what path to follow. For example, should your competitors be releasing discount codes on Twitter and getting a lot of engagement when they do, then you might consider using Twitter ads to promote discount codes. Tip number 2, gather social proof. As you may already know, social proof is a great way to improve your results, as people tend to follow other people's actions. So if a lot of people are sharing your tweet, it will entice even more people to do the same. The great news is that you can use this to your advantage when setting up Twitter advertising. I recommend you first advertise your ad to get as much engagement as possible, at least a few hundred likes and shares to an audience that's much cheaper, an audience that is not very competitive, than the one you plan to advertise to. This will build the social proof you need at a very low price. Once your ad shows a lot of engagement, you can then change the targeting to target the audience of your choice. Tip number 3. Split test your Twitter ads. Split testing, also known as A/B testing, is the process of testing different variables to see what works better. You can split test your headline first by launching 5 exact same ads but only changing the headline to see which one performs best. Then, once you have found the best headline, launch another 5 exact same Twitter ads but change the image. Once you have found the image that converts best, perform the same experiment but change something else, like the call to action. Once you have tested all variables, you will be able to craft the perfect Twitter ad. You should allocate a budget of at least $200 for split testing. Knowing what works best will save you a lot of money overall. Tip number 4, don't include hashtags or mentions in your tweets. When you do, people might click on the hashtag or the mention instead of your call to action. It is important that in every Twitter ad, the only clickable element is your call to action. Tip number 5, target mobile users. When setting up the targeting for your Twitter ad, you will be asked whether you want your ad to be visible to the users who log into Twitter from their mobile phone. Make sure that option is ticked, as most Twitter users are mobile users. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on the 5 tips for effective Twitter advertising. Remember to like this video, share it, and leave a comment below. And to receive more social media tips, make sure you subscribe to our channel.